Deola writes, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us right now is that Deola, the princess of Ile-Ife, Deola, the first daughter of the Ooni of Ife, has fought very badly with Olori Naomi for the very first time since everything has been going on. We are all aware that Deola has always been on the side of Olori Naomi, and she has always supported Naomi and Tadenikawo because she loves them so much. But Naomi has been so broken as Deola fought her back to back over the mistake that she feels that Naomi has done. Now, what is the mistake? According to report, they said that Deola was very, very angry about the fact that Olori Naomi welcomed Olori Temitope into the Lekki mansion, as against the instruction of Reverend Esther Ajay. We heard some time ago that Esther Ajay gave Olori Naomi warning allegedly not to welcome any of the Oloris into her house. And at the time, I think Nami had thought that it was her Akure house. But when something happened, they said it was about a dream that Deola had, because Deola is a very prayerful person as well. Deola had a very nasty dream that it was a lousy night for her. The dream she had was a revelation as to what had happened to Olori Naomi, that they sent somebody that seemed to be close to Naomi. In that dream, she said she didn't see the person, as in she didn't know who the person was, but it was a woman. And it was a woman that Queen Naomi had trusted a little, part of the royal family, that did what they did to Queen Naomi, that she was vomiting the entire time. No, after that dream, she came back. They said during that period she had left the mansion. She had something to do in Ile-Ife. She came to Ile-Ife before Temitope got to the mansion. And, Nami welcomed Temitope with an open heart and open hand. And it was something that really seemed good to them. Temitope was happy. Everybody was happy. But at the end of the day, Deola was very, very upset. According to what she is saying, that she has spoken to Queen Naomi time and time again. That Queen Naomi is somebody with a very soft heart. And Queen Naomi is somebody who is very forgiving. That if you allow Queen Naomi now, Queen Naomi will forgive all of these Oloris and start, being with them again. But Queen Naomi does not understand the danger that these people can bring to her and Tadenika. Not that she does not understand that. Her own is that she's spending all her resources and everything to protect Tadenika. But sometimes she seems to forget that if anything happens to her, Tadenika will be the one who will suffer at the end of the day. Though she comes from a closely knitted family, but you all agree with me that as mothers, we do know that there's nobody who can care for your offspring as much as you can care for them. So whatever you need to do to be there for them is what you want to do. Be proactive and all of that. And they said Deola has been very, very upset with Queen Naomi. And when she came to Lekki Mansion and she heard what happened, that she heard it from Akure, went to Lekki Mansion, and that she got angry, packed her bag, and she was going to her mother's place. That Nami ran after her, held her, and Nami was begging her and crying. That it's not like that. That the whole thing brought a lot of controversy in the palace. Temitope was very unhappy. Everybody was begging her. And so she felt like, since things have become like this, let her welcome Temitope into the royal mansion. And the one thing that made Deola so upset, like so upset, that Adeola could not help it. She felt so bad because they said the day that Temitope came into the royal mansion in Lekki, that Temitope did not leave the same day, that she slept over at the royal mansion and she left the next day. And that was one thing that really pissed Adeola off. Like, okay, if she had just come and maybe she left the same day, it would have been better. But when you allow people stay overnight in your place, you don't know their mission because you're not going to be in their rooms with them. Most things that people do, they do midnight and all of that. And for some reason that is best known to Adeola, honestly, Adeola is not disclosing this reason to anybody. Adeola doesn't seem, even if anybody wants to trust Temitope, Adeola does not seem to trust Temitope. a lot of people are saying maybe it's because of the encounter that, Temitope had with Olorirunke at some point while, Oni was going out with them, where it was said, I don't know, Temitope and Olorirunke had a very serious altercation that was very, very ugly. They said Adeola was there, and maybe, just maybe, that is the reason why Adeola has refused to, trust Temitope up until now. And they say Temitope was very, very upset with Naomi and said that she will not come to the royal mansion again. Whatever Naomi wants to do, let Naomi do to herself. Maybe Naomi is trying to prove to the entire world that she is the kindest of person. That what is the problem? Why is it that Naomi does not understand where she is, the kind of people she is, dining with? That these people will do anything to get her out of the Ile-Ife completely. They'll do anything that will hurt her. That if they get the slightest chance, they will hurt her in a way that she would never, ever, ever have imagined. That Naomi needs to know where she is, and Naomi needs to know that she has to protect herself as much as possible. That Adeola was so upset. That it was when Adeola was leaving the royal mansion that Queen Naomi cried and called Kabiyesi, and Kabiyesi called Adeola not to leave, that she should stay. That when he is done from what he was doing, that he had a meeting that he was going to speak to both of them. And they said it was when Kabiyesi spoke in the evening that Adeola got Adeola felt better and was crying and telling Queen Naomi that Queen Naomi is a very nice person, that she does not want anything to happen to Queen Naomi, that she can never stand to lose Queen Naomi or Tadenikawo, that she needs to know that there's problem ahead. She needs to know that these people will do anything between now and June to move her out of the palace. She has seen their level of desperation and everything. It's not a small thing, oh my people. Hey. I forgot to, my people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Deola. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. It's still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. I love you, Deola, right? I love you. Thank you so much. Oh. The wahala is not a small thing. Like, it is really, really getting toxic by the day and getting even tougher by the day. But I think Nami has to really, really understand that no matter how kind you are, people will always find a way to hurt you. That is one thing we must write in bold letters in our consciousness. One of the major reasons why they were so much able to hurt Queen Naomi was because of her kindness. And, I like to say naivety, because at the time she was very naive, because these women kept entering the palace when she was there. I do know that as a wife to the monarch, you have no right to stop people who are coming into the palace. But Nami was busy organizing food and everything for them without an ounce of suspicion that they were coming for Ooni of Ife, not just for business. Deola was telling Naomi this time that Naomi is going to open her eyes and understand where she is and study her terrain and understand that she is in combat with enemies and she needs to stand up to that position that God has given to her. And so Deola, they say Naomi begged Deola and so on until they say they even had a Port Harcourt trip to do. Deola refused, that she wasn't going again until Naomi begged Ooni of Ife, begged everybody before things became okay. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.